Hey guys, let's quickly sum up all the things we're going to talk about in today's video. Twitter updates its tips feature to include Bitcoin and Lightning Network. The crypto market loses $100 billion in minutes as China pledges to crack down on crypto trade in the Middle East and North Africa. Oasis is the first company to be connected to the UAE's Go AML platform. Cardano launches Cardano D App Store for certified DeFi apps. While competitors in the United States face regulatory pressure, Nexo is eyeing an SEC broker-dealer license. Scammers hacked Bitcoinorg for a few minutes. They received zero point 0.4 BTC from someone. Coming up first, Twitter, the social media behemoth, said today that it will begin rolling out a Bitcoin tipping function to iOS smartphones this week, followed by Android devices in the following weeks. Users will be able to tip their favorite content providers, analysts, traders, influencers, and more using the new tool. It's also another example of how, due to Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey, Bitcoin is fast acquiring global recognition. Twitter announced the news today in an official corporate blog post explaining that users frequently include links in their biographies so that their followers may support them. Twitter now has this built-in direction. The integration is a collaboration between Twitter and Jack Mallers' Strike Lightning wallet. Strike has introduced its Strike API platform to service marketplace and merchant enterprises like Twitter as part of the Twitter Tips launch. In addition to Bitcoin, the social media behemoth has welcomed PicPay and GoFundMe from Brazil, joining the likes of Venmo, Cash App, Bandcamp, Patreon, and others. Coming up next, China's central bank has launched a fresh wave of cryptocurrency crackdowns prohibiting what it calls illegal digital currency operations. According to Reuters, the bank has prohibited foreign exchange firms from offering their services via the internet in mainland China. The People's Bank of China said it would improve its monitoring skills in order to comply with the new requirements. The bank has also prohibited financial institutions and payment businesses from assisting Bitcoin trade under the new restrictions. Following the announcement, the Bitcoin market lost all of its early Friday gains. By the time this article went to press, Bitcoin had corrected to $42,000, leading to a $100 billion drop in the cryptocurrency market valuation. The asset is now selling for $42,500, down nearly 4% in the last 24 hours. Oasis, a MENA-focused crypto and Bitcoin exchange located in Dubai, said today that it has become the UAE's first virtual asset service provider to be integrated with the UAE Financial Intelligence Unit's Go AML platform. This partnership was initiated by the National Committee for Combating Money Laundering and the Financing of Terrorism and Illegal Organizations and the UAE Financial Intelligence Unit. The United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime has created Go AML, an anti-money laundering platform. The platform was designed to assist financial intelligence units in gathering and analyzing regulatory data supplied by a limited number of reporting organizations. Next we have Cardano has announced the creation of a marketplace for approved decentralized apps. In a blog post published on Wednesday, IOHK gave a sneak peek at its new integrated approach to the development of the Cardano ecosystem, which will be unveiled at Cardano Summit 2021. The Plutus D App Store, a shop where developers can submit their decentralized applications running on Cardano and make them simpler to discover, is the focus of the announcement. The first is that there is no formal discovery mechanism for D-apps operating on the network, and the second is that the end users do not have a consolidated picture of all D-apps accessible in a specific ecosystem. Cardano users will be able to browse the full ecosystem of D-apps operating on the protocol through a single storefront or web page with the Plutus D App Store. While the Plutus D App Store's official debut date has yet to be announced, it remains to be seen whether and when fully fledged DeFi apps will be added to the store. In DeFi, there is never a boring moment. Nexo, an interest yielding platform, is reportedly looking to buy an SEC licensed broker deal in order to sell a modified version of the company's products, according to reports. It's unclear how this will affect their present product. The move comes at a time when DeFi platforms appear to be hitting more bumps on the road. Nexo is in negotiations with the nationally chartered banks in addition to its search of a registered broker deal. According to reports, the platform is looking for a chartered bank partner to sell Nexo products, most likely in order to gain more traction with US regulators. According to rumors, the platform is considering seeking for an exemption to allow it to sell securities to non-accredited investors. Nexo is a London-based platform which may be a significant edge over competitors headquartered in the United States. Nexo is likely to keep a close eye on how these scenarios develop in the coming months so that they may position themselves appropriately when stateside regulators begin to focus on non-US based interest generating businesses operating in the States. For a few minutes today, hackers took over the Bitcoin.org website and showed the traditional double your money fraud. It appears to have been a DNS hack. Fortunately, the Bitcoin community was alerted, and Cobra, the owner of the pseudonymous website, as well as the firm that hosted the domain, were notified. Bitcoin.org was offline a few minutes later. Unfortunately, a trusting individual outpaced them and transferred zero point 0.4 BTC to the scammer's address. The transaction was completed, but there's a suspicion that it was done by the fraudsters themselves in order to make the operation appear legitimate, like a busker who puts a few coins in his hat to urge others to chip in. That, however, is only a rumor. Someone might have duped. In any event, everyone else should be grateful to Matt Corallo, a Bitcoin Core contributor who took it upon himself to contact the domain name registrars and persuade them to temporarily shut down the site before something catastrophic occurred. So that's all for today. Join our Telegram channel for free crypto signals. Visit our blog linked below for guides, reviews, and tutorials, and subscribe to the channel for daily updated crypto news.